Okay guys, when you install the header, before you get your hardware put on, you have to make sure that you put this rail inside of there. Otherwise, it's just too tight, you'll end up ripping the top. So you're going to have your bolts here. On each side. When you put this on here, this piece here wraps around under there. Makes you a nice tight top. The back, that's the same thing. This here is going to go into there and come around. It's very tight, which is good. You want to do this after you wrap the top around though. Here's our liner, our bikini, our back window, the hardware. There's your tailgate bar, the back there, and the windows. First you have to install pieces that mate with the doors. That's that right there. That requires the use of one of these. They're all the same length. And one of these short bolts here. Short bolt is going to be installed right here, and your knob is installed here. Cut a little piece, little hole with a razor to allow this bar to go through. And I'll zip that back up. Looks nice and clean. And I'll repeat that on the passenger side. Tim labels these bars. He'll put a piece of paper in there that says driver's side so you know which side is which. Here we are on the passenger side. And we're going to cut the hole here for our piece. So what I'll do is I'll unzip this bar here. Line up the hole and re-zip it. I can see exactly where it's going to put pressure on it. Just enough to let it come out. You can see the result. It's just a hole big enough to get it lined up right where we need it. This hole lines up as well. Take your small bolt. Put that in like so. And then take your knob. That in there and kind of make some stays for yourself here and tighten. Now when you install your header bar, you lay it up there. We use one of these knob bolts again, and you want the top of it to lay on top of your rail. As you tighten it down, it forces the header bar to mate with the windshield. You can see here the header bar is installed. All the hardware so far has used 13mm bolts. The word on the street is, if your header bar is flapping, tighten it tighter and it'll fix it. Next we're going to install the center rail. Just going to use those two holes there, some hardware. You can see the spacers there. They go on the top underneath the rail, and the two knobs go on the bottom, just like a bikini. There is the centered channel installed. You want to make sure it's centered. You want to make sure that the amount of space here is equal on both sides. When you put your doors on, before you close them, you need to make sure it's not going to smack your rail here. And if they do, you want to press up on it, bend it until it's just right. Okay, for the rear portion of the bikini, just mounts in here with the plastic. And this goes under here. It comes up around, just like on the other side. In the back has straps on it, right here. One mounts there, and you're going to take a metal bracket and mount it right there. Those are right here. 4 screws, 2 brackets, and that's the top portion. Part of the side mount, the side windows, is this bar right here. Again, they're marked driver's side. And, this is easily removable. It's only held in by this. Down here, it simply goes into this hole. So if you just want to run a bikini top without any hardware, take that off and throw it in the back. It's very simple. You guys can see the strap there, it's a little backlit. The strap mounts there, comes up to the bikini, straps in on both sides, and you get a nice clean, tight top. Looks great. All we have to do now are the side pieces. To install the tailgate bar, you're going to remove the 2 plastic plugs that hold in this weather stripping. Insert the screws and the nuts in the bottom, and then use the knob to tighten your tailgate bar down. Okay guys, here's the finished product. It's really tight. Surprisingly, it looks as good as it does in Tim's pictures. Usually you get the seller's pictures and then you get the real thing. It's actually looks just like it does. So the trick to putting the back pieces are, you want to put the window in the rear on first, zipper it up, and then attack the sides. That way it's centered. If you were to put the left panel on and then zip the window in and then do the right panel wouldn't have enough length, it would come short. So zip your window in and then do the 2 side pieces. Additionally, you can see at the top there the Velcro is showing a little bit. The trick to that is to kind of pull it taut, as tight as you can, tilt it down onto the Velcro, and then kind of leverage it back as it comes down on top of the Velcro. Or you can put your Velcro on first and then attach the rear portion of the bikini up here, which will probably yield better results than what I got. But I'm pretty tired, so I just called it good, because I'm only going to run it like this when it's raining. Tailgate bar, when you're installing that, you need to wrap this around once and then again up inside. Not just, the plastic piece shouldn't be mating here, it should be mating up and around one more time. Let's take a look at the inside real quick. You can see it almost hits there. It's adjustable. All you have to do is tighten and loosen that knob back there. This right here also, the plastic piece comes in and around again. So wrap it around and then tuck the plastic piece back behind. You can see where the window, this is the rear window where it starts to zip. The straps are not used while the rear window is on to keep tension on this. It's just the Velcro. These straps here are keeping tension on the window. You can see I didn't get that mated very well. You want to slide that on there as much as you can. Could have done better there. But that's the installation. Good luck.